How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella, and today we are going to be doing part 2 of my vinyl collection. This time starting off in the C's with Choking Victim and their only album, No Gods, No Managers. They do have a couple of demos and stuff before this, but if you have this is basically all you really need. If you don't know who Choking Victim is, though, they started in 1992 and ended in 1999. Later became Leftover Crack. Two of the members became a band that has an acronym that I can't remember, and Public Serpents. So that's neat. And they are basically a hardcore punk band with some ska elements every now and then from New York. Alright, so now that you know about them, let's check out the vinyl itself. There is an insert in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's an insert. Alright, so this is side 1 of the insert. If you see anything offensive on this and you want to bitch about it, well, you can just fuck off, because clearly you don't know Choking Victims and the irony in their political message. So research them before you start yelling at me for any obscene symbology or offensive things on here. But yeah, really interesting kind of band. They don't stick to one style. Every song's a little bit different. You can get something really heavy and chaotic. You can get some just nice street punk sounding stuff. You can get some like upbeat ska stuff. You can get some like crazy hardcore punk. It's quite a bit of different things. Just black. Here are the labels. Side A. Side blurry. And once again, just black on probably standard issue weight vinyl. So yeah, that's that. Pretty good. I enjoyed this a little bit more back in the day. I'm not really into it too much now, so that's why I kind of have it for sale. If anyone wants it, it's $20 US shipped. So there you go, hit me up if you're interested. Also, I try to never re-sleeve these things on camera, so this will probably be the only one that I'll re-sleeve, and then the rest I'll just edit out. So there's that. Alright, next is a death metal band. Yep, I have death metal vinyl, go figure. But mostly thanks to Eddie Wickland of Vanda and Desolation. Desolation, once again, is a Swedish death metal band that started in 1990, released a couple of demos, and then, I don't know, went on hiatus or temporarily broke up or something, and then they got back in 2014, but then recorded this. Really cool stuff. Recorded it from January to February of 2017. This stuff is really, really interesting death metal. The vocals kind of remind me of the lead singer of Lamb of God. So take that the way it is. Mind you, with that being said, I'd rather listen to Desolation's Decapitated over Lamb of God any day. But if you're into Lamb of God, you'll probably really dig this. If not, well, give it a shot anyways, because I dig it. And I'm not into Lamb of God. So this has an insert with pentagram and some lyrics on that side. And a pentagram and some lyrics on that side. And the vinyl itself, I am pretty sure, is just black. So we're going to take a look at the cover, though, because the labels, and this is pretty cool. Yep. To Black Metal Rebellion, enjoy this shit. Signed, Eddie Wickland, FTW, which I don't know if that's for the win or fuck the world. Either way, fucking cool that he signed that and threw that on the sleeve there. Thank you, Eddie. Much appreciated for that. Once again, just black vinyl. And there is label number 2, side A. 33 RPM, so normal shit. So, yep, that's Desolation from Sweden with Decapitated. excellent kind of Swedish death metal. Highly recommend. Please go check it out. Thanks again, Eddie. Next up is a couple of Norwegian symphonic black metal albums that I'm sure y'all will appreciate. That is really thick. That's what she said. Alright, so here we have Emperor with their debut full-length album In the Nightside Eclipse. Classic symphonic Norwegian black metal. I'm not a big fan of symphonic black metal, but Emperor does it right with this album at least. I can enjoy this. I thought that was a limited copy, but it's not. It just says Candlelight Records. So, here's the gatefold. We're going to show that first. Just some mountains in eclipse. And the record, it's just really thick and on heavyweight vinyl. The sleeve does have lyrics on this side and a monk or grim reaper looking fellow on that side. And the vinyl itself is on an awesome fucking midnight blue vinyl. Hell yeah, do it for the thumbnail. So that's cool. Love that label too. Just the name of the album and the band logo there. Pretty sweet. And then on side one, same stuff, but hey. So there we go. There's that side finally. Love that color of blue though. That is some fantastic colored vinyl right there. Wish I had more of that kind of stuff in my collection, that's for damn sure. And this album is just gold. I love this album. So that's it with Emperor and the Nightside Eclipse. Amazing blue vinyl on probably 180 grams. Yep, 180 grams colored vinyl. Says it right fucking there. Great stuff. Alright, so after that is another Emperor album. The second album, Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk. A fairly overlooked album because everyone just kind of listens to the first one and stops there for some reason. But this is also really good. Potentially, you know, better than the first one, maybe, if you like it that much. I personally have not really a preference. I maybe this one a little bit more than the other one, but honestly, they're both really good. So this one also has an insert. Lyrics on the one side, and a band picture. Eson and Friends. And then some liner notes, I'm sure. Yeah, some liner notes talking about the album. And then the sleeve has some artwork on it as well. Some kind of abstract green and pentagram gear stuff. I don't know. Just looks like some metal. Actually, that's probably like a chest plate for like a knight or something. Anyway, more artwork on this side. The Emperor sigil and some album titles. That's upside down. It's actually supposed to be this way. My apologies. So there we go, now that I'm holding it the right way. And then it comes on a amazing forest green vinyl. Look at that. That's some color right there. Hell yeah. And then the labels. That's side one. I don't know which way this is supposed to go. Possibly, hold on. Possibly this way? I don't know. There you go. Let's look at it. It's got some dark medieval looking artwork there. Some angels or demons or something. But that vinyl color is amazing. Love that green. So cool. Alright. So that's Emperor with their second album, Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk. great symphonic Norwegian black metal. And the last thing on here is some interesting stuff that probably not a lot of you have checked out, even though I've told you to in the past. Please do this time. This is Funeral Chic with Hatred Swarm. They are from the United States, North Carolina to be exact. Funeral Chic is just some sick blackened hardcore slash crust punk slash I'm going to smash everyone around me in and around the teeth type of fucking music. It's just heavy, it's ignorant, it's barbaric, it's fucking just caveman-esque and makes you want to pound your chest like a silverback gorilla in the pit. Definitely check this out. These guys started in 2014. They have a demo before this that's just self-titled, but I call it Vitoa. I think it's Vitoa. Either way, that's some sort of like secret cool kids club that they started. You'll have to ask them about it. The lead singer told me what it actually was meant about like forever ago when I first got this album, so go ask him. He's on Instagram and Twitter, so they have the social media platforms for sure. Anyways, this is their first album, Hatred Swarm. Really, really good stuff. It's just super heavy, obnoxious stuff. And they also have a second album that came out in 2018 after this one called Superstition. Need to get my hands on it, I just haven't done so yet. But yeah, so please do check out Hatred Swarm. I discovered them by just kind of the random YouTube suggestions box, and I'm like, well, this is great. So this does come with a weird little insert thing. So here we go. Some lyrics on this side, some more lyrics on that side. I'm trying to think of what song I heard first by them. Probably nothing from here. It was probably something from the Vitoa or self-titled EP or demo that came out before this. But so that's in there. That's interesting. And then the album itself, I'm pretty sure, is just black, but the labels are neat. The anti-music kind of noise, and it's apparently supposed to be played at 45 RPM, which is weird for a 12-inch, so that's different. And the side that says Funeral Chic, and in their font style, and Hatred Swarm in your typical old English font there. But I love that logo, really, really cool. I eventually want to get that. I eventually want to get that as a tattoo at one point. Just really gnarly looking. I like the anti-music logo. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so that's Funeral Chic with their first album, Hatred Swarm. Once again, just some excellent blackened hardcore slash crust punk slash just beat your chest in kind of aggressive music. Definitely check it out, even though for some reason I remember the vocalist saying that the label or someone fucked them over in some way, manner, or form with this album, and it was either not mixed right or produced right or something, and they weren't happy with this in some form. I like it. It's really enjoyable. I don't notice anything that could be worth complaining about from an outsider's perspective, so definitely check it out if you can. Buy a copy. I don't know how easily obtainable this will be, but you're probably gonna find everything you want on Discogs regardless. Try to get it through the labels and the bands first, but if you can't find it through any of the labels or the bands, then go to Discogs. But yeah, if you can't find it, it's gonna be on Discogs, so just go there if you can't find shit in general. I definitely want to check out Superstition, because I feel like Superstition, they had a little bit more say in and a little bit more control in or something. So yeah, anyways, good stuff. Highly recommend this. Alright, so that's it for part 2 of my vinyl collection. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you discovered something new. Hopefully I inspired you to check out one or two or more of these bands and albums. That's it for now, though. For Glory, for the Rebellion and the Alliance, Slammerella out.
Go
And hey, if you made it this far, here's a reminder to go check out the newest video on our new Stuck Skateboarding channel. Links provided in the description box below. Cheers and stay sick.